Okay, morning everyone. Another video from me, just showing my charts and what's been happening in the hour since I've been in front of the computer. We'll start off with the card yen. See my 7 o'clock open bar there. I've got my long and short triggers there. When I got to the chart around this time, 7:30, the trade had already triggered around there on the 7 o'clock bar. Decided to wait for a new entry since the price was below the buy line again. I decided to wait for the pullback, so I set up another trade for me there, just at that level, sorry. It didn't quite trigger with my spreads and everything taken into account. It was gone back down below buy line again. And set up it didn't trigger again, so it's gone all the way back down to now create a pending short entry below that line there. So just a bit choppy. I found yesterday for myself with my data that I get through CAD yen and the euro yen were a little bit up and down. They tended to set up a long trade, it'd either trigger and then come all the way back down, set up a short trade and trigger and then go all the way back up. It was a little bit choppy for me yesterday. I don't know about anybody else. There you go, that's just part of it, I suppose. Euro yen, similar story. Didn't get screened to take that long trade there. In hindsight, probably a good decision. Looking at how the price has developed, and you can see there, set up a buy exchange with a high, higher low, lower high, lower low there. It's come back down. It was about 1/10 of a pip off touching the short trigger. Gone back up again to set up a long trade. That's voided. It's come back down. Set up a short trade. That one's triggered. It's taken out my first target. So I've managed that trade. The stop's now 50% level, somewhere around there. Again, swing trades are on at the same level, but no targets hit on them yet. The next pair is the euro dollar. Let's see what's happening there. So we had short trade over here. Again, I wasn't at the screen to actually take that. I did set a limit order on the off chance it would come up and meet that price. Fortunately for me, it did. So I did get in at that point there. So it's about 136.15 with a stop just above there. So it's come down. It's hit the first and second targets. So we've managed to break even the intraday portion, so that looks like it's stopped out now. Didn't quite get the third target, but that's the way it goes. My next pair is the pound Swiss. Let's have a look at that again. So I missed all of this action over here. I managed to get a short trade in there. There was my stop just above that line. It's come down, taken out the trade, and again frustratingly went all the way back up and taken my trade out. So quite frustrating. So I'm looking at having to wait for to come back down to my short level, which is there. Again, it's a bit frustrating with the I've been getting a little bit of up and down movement, a little bit of chop. So it's quite frustrating getting me in and then stopping me out and getting me in again, stopping me out. It's a little bit annoying, but next pair is the pound yen, and you can see my long and my short triggers there. Similar scenario whereby I wasn't actually in front of the screen here when the short trade set up. I was able to get a limit order in again for that level, so it's 133.25. Fortunately it's managed to come back up and then trigger the short trade. I've managed to get the first target in. Just seen price retrace a little bit again. Again, swing targets entered at the same point. Nothing happening on the swing targets at them for any of the pairs for me. Pound dollar is the last one I'm looking at. It's fairly similar to the other pairs, to be fair. The point on the charts where the trades would have triggered, I wasn't actually at the chart. So looking at this now, it would have triggered there, gone all the way back up to nearly the stop level, and then it's come back down again to roughly the same level and back up again. So it's quite erratic at the moment. Like I said, this is how the data comes through on my chart. I don't know how anyone else's data looks. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating especially after Monday morning, but that's can't have it like Monday morning every day. So we'll just see how the rest of the day goes. It's a little bit stop-start at the moment. Lots of mad finger tapping on the keyboard to get entries in, and then a lot of nothing, a lot of waiting. So, and just on the order entry, like I said, I'm using MetaTrader, which isn't the greatest order entry system in the world. I'll just give you a quick idea of what I have to do. So I have 3 positions on the intraday and obviously 3 positions on the swing, so they all need to be entered at the same time. Now with MetaTrader you can't open just one order for 6 lots and then set your order cancel orders or whatever to take out automatically. You have to set up 6 individual orders, so for each one you can see there, whereas for instance say it was a sell, I have to go down to the sell stop, enter the price in there for the lot size, whatever the size may be that you want to trade, place the order and then place the next one. The frustrating part comes when your entry is very close, within a pip or 2 of the pullback. MetaTrader will not allow you to enter trades unless, you can see there, 30 pips. So you have to be 3 pips, the price has to be 3 pips away from your entry before it'll even let you place an order, which isn't too bad on pound dollar, euro dollar, where the spreads are quite short. But if we go to pound yen for instance, I'll show you exactly what that says on the pending orders. You can see there 7 points, so the price has to be 7 points away from your entry point before it will allow you to place an order. So it's very, very frustrating. So yeah, that's the way it goes. If anyone knows of any better ways of doing it, then by all means let me know. So yeah, see how the rest of the day goes. Thanks.